As for the third category, it is to single out Allah as the sole God worthy of worship, and that all worship is only directed to Allah alone. It is to single out Allah alone with the actions of the Muslim, meaning that the Muslim directs all of his actions of worship and prayer to Allah. He singles out his own deeds, making them sincerely for Allah's sake. So all kinds of worship, such as dua or supplication, tawakkul, trust and reliance, salah, prayer, sujud, bowing and prostration, ruku', or bowing, and all other acts of worship must be directed to Allah. These are some of the actions that the Muslim does for none other than Allah. So it is obligatory that worship in all of its forms is done solely for Allah, and that no aspect of it is to be directed to other than Allah. So this is Tawheed Al-Uluhiyyah, meaning singling out Allah alone with worship. Tawheed Al-Uluhiyyah is to make Allah the sole God of your worship, the only God that is to be worshipped. As Allah said in the Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدُونَ. And we did not send any messenger before you, O Muhammad, except that we inspired him to say, none has the right to be worshipped except me, Allah, so worship me alone. We should also know that every act of worship has two conditions that must be fulfilled for them to be accepted by Allah. First, that it is done purely and sincerely for Allah alone. And second, that the act of worship is performed just as the Messenger of Allah performed it, without any deviation from his example. So worship therefore has two conditions: sincerity in the worship of Allah alone, and the following the example of the Messenger of Allah. This Tawheed of worship was the purpose behind the sending of the messengers. Whoever believed in them and obeyed them will enter paradise, and whoever disbelieved them will enter the hellfire forever. Hey, if you love this video clip, click the link on the description below to watch the full video.